to Nigerian media, what Nigerian media project are things that are irrelevant. You are never going to see Nigerian media going on the ground to make investigation and present issues. Issues to defend the citizens, issues to give the voice to the citizens. No. All the media in Nigeria are there to give voice to the government, to project the profiling of the government, of the innocent. In Nigeria, they are very good in criminalizing innocent people. They are very good in criminalizing the oppressed. As they are criminalizing the oppressed, they praise the oppressor. They praise the oppressor and they criminalize the oppressed. And yet, you see the countries of the world, the international communities, they fold hand because of economic interest, because they are not directly affected, because the fraud in Nigeria makes it possible for the West to take as much resources as they want in Nigeria without accountability. The fraudulent people that are running the show for Nigeria, the chaos in Nigeria is creating a suitable environment, very, very suitable environment for the West to steal as much as they want in the Zoological Republic. That is why the Biafrans opted out for self-determination, to be on their own, to have their own self-rule. That is why Biafrans, right from Nnamdi Kanu, peacefully demanded for self-referendum. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanded for a referendum. He did not demand for anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not raise any war against anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not attack anybody. All he was asking, from day one, conduct a referendum, allow Biafrans to make decisions on what they want. If they choose to remain in the contraption called Nigeria, he is not going to stop them. But let the people have their voice, say what they want. Nigerian government, instead of doing that, they want to take his life by all means. They have done everything they can do on this planet Earth. What crime has Nigeria not committed? What other crime is the United Nations waiting Nigeria to commit before they will sanction Nigeria? Before they will dissolve that nation? What else are they waiting for? This same United Nations, more especially US, predicted that Nigeria is going to burst. They predicted it. They know very well the situation in Nigeria, that the terrorists are planning so hard to take over Nigeria. That intel is the United States. But yet, they are waiting for that genocide to happen before they will react. And they want us to fold our hand and wait. Just like the people of Rwanda waited. Rwanda waited until there was a genocide. They only come to write about it. They make it as a history. They come and write about it and tell the story. The same way in Kosovo. They saw it and they sit back and they wait until the genocide happened. And then they come and tell the story. They waited for the Jews. And the genocide happened until now they come and tell the story. Now they want the Biafrans to fold their hands and wait until the genocide is completed. Then, before that, they will now come up and write their stories. What else are they expecting to happen to us before they will act? Instead of helping the victim, which is the Biafran people, we are the victims. We have been victimized since 1940s. The victimization did not start today. The genocide in Biafra did not start today. The lies and propaganda did not start today. And in 21st century, in 2025, almost every single lie told about us have come to the air. And everybody have found out everything they have been saying against us were all lies. But up to today, because of the Biafrans, Finland joined Nigeria through their media to criminalize self-determination. Nigerian government today is criminalizing self-determination, and countries of the world are joining them in support. In one vein, they will come and tell us human rights. You have the right for self-determination. The international law supports self-determination. In the other hand, they join Nigeria to criminalize self-determination. What kind of a world are we living in? Where are the good men in this planet Earth? Where are the good men? Why are they silent? In 21st century, why are they silent? In a world where the message is everybody has the right to be on their own. Self-determination is a right, not a privilege. They speak this eloquent word, talk about human rights, do not abuse rights. They preach it, they speak it, but look at the abuse of human rights happening before their own very eyes, not in the secret, in the open. And they are doing nothing. Instead, they join Nigeria to victimize the Biafran people. They join Nigeria. And when we say, they say it is not just about Biafrans. The atrocities of Nigerian Janjaweed is everywhere. It is everywhere. For how long are we going to continue to keep silent? I saw one other video. There is a video I saw. Somebody from the north is calling for a mass protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, October 1st. Let me see if I can find that video. October 1st, there will be a mass protest for our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I saw it. Somebody from the north is the one pushing and going for it. And I hope that every other person will key in. But watch and see. Only if the Zoological Republic will allow him to continue on that program. Before you know it, they might attack him. Before you know it, they might attack him. They might decide to take his life. Before you know it, you'll be talking about it and you will never hear about it again. Somebody from the northern part of Nigeria. Somebody from the northern part of Nigeria was calling for that protest. Let me see if I can find the video so that I can play it. I can play it for us to see. So, what else is the world waiting to see before they will listen to the plight of the Biafran people? What do they want to see? That is my question. What else are they waiting for? Are they waiting for the genocide to complete? They want to see millions again. The ones that were lost, people who died in during the Civil War, is not enough for them. The people that took their life in Civil War is not enough for them. They are still waiting for another millions to die. Millions of children who lost their life during the Civil War is not enough for them. They are now waiting for us to fold our hand and wait for another genocide to happen. Is that what they are waiting for before they will act? Is that what the world is waiting for before they act? I am asking, is that what the world is waiting for? We, the Biafran people, will not wait. We will not pretend and we will not wait. We are going to fight and we are going to defend ourselves. It doesn't matter what the enemies are saying. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter under which umbrella they operate. We will never, ever agree. We will never agree. I am trying to search and get that very video on the protest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is important because that protest is going to go on. But I just pray that the protest succeed.
I want to use this opportunity.
Yes, I think I've got the video. So let us listen to this guy. He's a northerner from the north, probably from the Middle Belt. I think that guy should be from the Middle Belt, who is calling for a mass protest. 1st October, October 1st, he's calling for a mass protest for the release of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the same country, everybody is supposed to come out for this protest. If Nigeria were to be a sane country, this protest is supposed to shake the entire nation. If Nigeria were to be a place where they say, when they say one Nigeria, if Nigeria, we are truly a one Nigeria. This protest is supposed to shake the entire nation. It's supposed to shake the pillar of that country. But I bet you, only God will save this, my brother, if they didn't arrest him. We saw even Showore. When Showore was holding protests, they told Showore, remove the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from your protest. When they were making their demand in their protest during the NSAS, the name of Mazi, not NSAS, when they were making during the end bad governance, when they were going for protest for end bad governance, they told them, remove the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from your protest or else. Showore said it, that they told him to his face, why did you include the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Showore confessed it on the media. Did you see any outrage? Did anybody ask question? The international communities we are watching, everybody saw it. They didn't say anything. Today, look at this innocent man calling for a mass protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1st October in Nigeria with reasons. But I want to tell you that this man might not live to see that 1st October. I pray that Chukwu Okikeme will protect him. And the only reason why he can be able to do this is because he's from the north. Because he's from the north. If this man was to be from the southeast, by now, he would have been taken. They would have taken him immediately. It won't reach the following day, they will take him. But this man is from the north. Let us hear him. Let us hear the message of this guy about the mass protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on October 1st. I want us to pay attention. Listen to what he has to say.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Nigerians for their support since I released the first video yesterday about free Nnamdi Kanu protest. This protest is born out of sincerity and honesty. With the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina last week, we all know that for years Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And as I'm talking to you, Nnamdi Kanu is having and he's battling with health challenges even while in prison. It is rather unfortunate with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina by the bandit commander. The question we ask, do we have a country? The question we need to ask, do we have a nation? The question we need to ask, do we have a constitution? And if we have a constitution, then as Nigerians, we need to ask ourselves and ask the federal government question, why the double standard? If the bandit commander can come and address Nigeria like schoolboys, and address Nigeria by threatening Nigerians, by killing one of the headers, that he will kill more Hausas and Northerners, and he is moving freely. Why should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison? The question I ask, why the double standard? And it is a question that every Nigerian should be asking. Double standards by the federal government of Nigeria. And that is why the call for one Nigeria, one voice protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens. One Nigeria, one voice protest. One Nigeria, one voice protest is a national call for all Nigerians of good conscience. It's not a regional protest. It's not a tribal protest. But it's a sincere protest born out of sincerity. I am calling on all Nigerians with good conscience to come out in mass. Those in Jos, Plateau, Kaduna, Kogi, and Abuja to come on Independence Day at Igbo Square to support this call. And I'm also calling on that black man to help us. Abuja is your constituency. We are coming from the north. You can help us to call the IG of police, in preparation to this protest, the Rata president, I know you have the platform, and I'm also calling of all the Nigerian bloggers and social media influencers, those with good conscience and sincerity, so that our brother Nnamdi Kanu will be free. I'll bring up subsequent videos in preparation for this call and for this peaceful protest. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
You have heard the message of this brother. This man is from the north, a northerner. This man is from Middle Belt, to be precise. I think from his voice, you know he should be from the Middle Belt, not the core north, calling for this protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a genuine call, but I bet you, watch and see how it's going to end up. Let's watch. He's calling for one voice. He said, one Nigeria, one voice protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, October 1st in Eagle Square. And you see him inviting Very Dark Man. Let us see if Very Dark Man will be present there, or if he will add his own voice. Let us see what will be the reaction of Nigerian IG, Inspector General of Police. Let us see if this man will still be around until October 1st. If he happened to be around till October 1st, maybe because he's from the north. Maybe because he's from the north. And we know what Nigeria is. The only thing that will make this man succeed and conduct this very protest on the 1st October, as he said, is if the government have an interest in it. You know, those of us who are in this Biafra issue, we are very careful. We are watching. When the government, there is nothing government of Nigeria cannot do for politics. There is nobody. Today, we have seen them. We have seen politicians print the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and put in their ballot papers. We have seen politicians campaign with the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we are watching closely to see what will be the outcome of this protest on the 1st October. Every one of us have added our voice. Every one of us have spoken. The international community, the United Nations Arbitrary Committee have already spoken in 2022, 3 years ago, to let this man go. But today, they are holding peace talk with a bandit. Look at the picture of a bandit, well armed. Even this bandit released a new video. I saw a new video where this bandit was threatening again. He said that some of their men were killed. They are telling them peace, and then they go and took life of their men, that he's going to take revenge. An unrepentant bandit that has no project. The only project he has is to kill people and take life. A terrorist. And they won't even address him as a terrorist. They call him a bandit. This is a bloody terrorist that have taken life, went to mosque, took the life of 50 men, took the life of farmers, have committed so many crimes, and they are sitting on table. He came with military arms, well armed. They say they're having a big talk. He has released a new video. I saw a new video before I came online where he was still hollering, where he was still angry with the government, that they are telling him about peace, and they went and took the life of some of their people, and that they are going to revenge. And when they revenge, nobody should come and say anything. But look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent man who has not raised arms. All he was asking is self-determination for his people. All he was asking for is referendum. But they criminalized Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They continue to hold him. This is somebody that they went and kidnapped. Kidnapping itself is a crime. These are the people who will come and address Biafra, and they will say Biafrans are kidnappers. Oh, they are kidnapping themselves. But your government is the one that started the kidnapping in Nigeria. Your government started kidnapping. You remember the kidnapping of Omar Diko? They went to UK to kidnap Omar Diko during the time of Buhari. The people that started kidnapping is the government of the Zoological Republic. They started kidnapping. Not me. But today, you see them, they will paint us kidnappers. They will say we are the kidnappers. But they started the kidnapping from Umaru Diko case. Not only that, they have disappeared many people in the past. Up to today, there is a family, a wife and a woman, a wife and a husband that were kidnapped. They are still looking for them up to today. For the past 5 years, a wife and a woman and her husband kidnapped from their home by the government. They told them they are in DSS. They went to DSS, they didn't see them. They said in Abuja, they went to Abuja, they didn't see them. For 5 years now, kidnapped by the Nigerian government. But they will come and tell the world that we are the violent ones. How on earth are we violent? How on earth? Every one of us must sit up. Don't be silent. Don't be silent. This is not the time to keep silent. We are going to watch and see what is going to be the outcome of this very protest for the release of Mazi. We will see if they allow you to hold. And if they allow you to hold, we will still keep our eyes open and watch. We will keep our eyes open and watch. You're welcome, my brother Chukuma. Go ahead and talk to us, brother Chukuma. You're there. I can hear you on the background. Are you there, Chukuma?
My brother.
Yeah. Go ahead and speak.
Yes, I can hear.
I can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon from my side here. Please, I don't know, but I'm going to acquire the heaven now. So, I don't know, but I'm going. So, no mind our situation over here. There's one thing that gives me concern. Although the young man try you by raising concern, but I remember one of our brokers when he normally say, whenever I want to draw people attention towards you, you mention Biafra or Mazi and Kanu.
Exactly.
Something like that. You not draw the government attention. Maybe the person is looking for political posts or one thing or the other. Because I will ask a question. Where is it? Something? Can you hear me?
Go on. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you want to draw attention of people to you, okay, thank you. Okay. So, if you want to draw people's attention to, no problem. So if you want to draw people's attention towards you, you mention Biafra, IPOB, or Mazi and Kanu, we see that everybody will start listening to you. And once they come notice say you are making sense, you are trying to gather momentum, or maybe trying to draw people's attention, people will not come into you to give you some kind of incentive, and they put out one or two announcements on the social media, do scenario and all those kind of things, you will disappear. They are not consistency. But nevertheless, I am not doubting what Chukwu can do, because I know he's the owner of the every damn thing, so he can use anything to achieve his own purpose. But nevertheless, let us keep watching, just like as you say. But I will never forget to remind our people that this thing that this young man is doing, people.
Oh, sorry, I think the network kicked him out. The network kicked him out. Maybe when he come back, we allow him again to go on his line of thought. Just like he was trying to say that our people are the ones that are supposed to conduct this very protest. Of course, we are supposed to be the ones to conduct. But you know what protest brings to us? Anytime we make any move to conduct a protest, the Nigerian government will open fire on us. Anytime we make any attempt, say we want to conduct protest, you know what happens? They make it turn bloody. Anytime we make that attempt, they turn it to be bloody. And that is why we cannot be able to protest. So if this brother genuinely calls for the protest, let us see and pray that he succeeds. If he succeeds, fine. While we are watching, we have to open our eyes and watch closely because we know what Nigeria is made up of. Nothing is the way it is in Nigeria. Everything in Nigeria is suspicious. You cannot believe anything that you hear from Nigeria. Go ahead, my brother Christian Chukuma. I think you're back. You were kicked out by the network or so. So go ahead, Christian, if you're there. Brother Chukuma, go ahead.
Okay.
If you can hear me, go ahead, Chukuma. I think,
okay. My network just frustrated me now. I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Let me change the location. Let me change the location where I am because like network is giving me headache here. Let me change the location. I'll be back.
Okay. Thank you. So, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching from, we must not allow them to continue to paint us evil. We must not allow it. Don't allow them to continue to paint us what we are not. The Biafran people, we are not violent people. We have never been. It is not in our nature. What we do sometimes is when we are pushed to the wall, we push back. Biafrans don't come for revenge. If we are the type of ethnic group that come for revenge, Nigeria will be hell today. Imagine people that have been facing genocide since 1940. People that have blackmailed since 1940s. Genocide started since 1945. You imagine what transpired through the Civil War, and after that, they still throw it in our face every time. They continue to do it again and again and again. Imagine if we were the kind of people who have that mind of vengeance, revenge, and everything. Nigeria will not be a place. Human being will be there. But because they saw that we are the people that love life, they know we don't play with life. They know we respect life. They know we have love inside us. We cannot afford to go certain ways. Then they're using it against us. Wherever you are in this program, my fellow brothers and sisters, we must not pay attention to the lies of the Janjaweed. Nigeria does not even have a government as we speak. From the leader, check the people in Asarok. Just go and check the profile of the people who are in Asarok today. Before you begin to receive information from them, just like Finland did, before you begin to pay attention to Nigerian government and what they say, go and check the profile of the people that are in Asarok today. From the president to the chief of staff himself and other people that surround him, go and check their profile. They have been involved in international crime at one time or the other. Go and check their list. Look at their Senate president. The Senate president is somebody who has been indicted for crime by the EFCC in Nigeria. Somebody who has been indicted for crime. All of a sudden, he turned around to become the EFCC chairman. The person that they made NSA today, National Security Advisor in Nigeria, was the person who went to the national TV, international television, I think for CNN, and told CNN that he has evidence that will nail this man that is the president today for life. He has his history in his hand, his fraudulent activities, his crimes, he has it. But today, that criminal became a president and then appointed that man who claimed to know everything about him as the National Security Advisor. You can imagine. You can imagine. And yet, everybody is going about their business as if nothing happened. Everybody is going around as if all is well. On which planet do you see such a thing? Where? What is happening in Nigeria does not happen in the same country, only in a country that is controlled by terrorists. And that is why Canada confirmed it. It is not just, for a long time, it is we saying it. It is Mazi and it is Mazi Simon, it is sort of saying it on media. But today, it has been confirmed by another country like Canada. And yet, there is no sanction. Yet, people are still listening to Nigeria. Yet, Finland is getting information from Nigeria. This is the same Finland that doesn't honor Nigerian passport. The same Finland that doesn't honor documents that come from Nigeria. But when it comes to their interests, economic interests, they honored the lies that was given to them against their own citizens. You can imagine. Finland does not honor Nigerian passport or documents that come from Nigeria. But when it comes to an information to sell their own citizens for economic interest, they accept it the way it is, without investigation. And the world is watching. This is the same planet where we are. They tell us that all is well. They tell us that you have the right to do this, you have the right to do that. The same world where we are, where they tell us that you must not abuse human rights. Today, those people that told us not to abuse human rights, they are the number one abusers of the rights of people. How long are we going to continue to listen to this madness and idiocy? A country that has failed. Every indices that shows that the country has failed is in Nigeria. Nigeria today is a true example of a failed nation. Nigeria is a true example of a failed nation. A nation that cannot protect its citizens. It cannot protect their property. A nation that cannot be able to have control of its boundaries. A nation that cannot even conduct a sane and sensible elections. A nation where terrorists is cutting the shot. A nation where terrorists decide what happened and what doesn't happen. A nation where genuine citizens are being persecuted. A nation where self-determination is criminalized. That is the nation we are talking about. How else are you going to describe that nation apart from a failed nation? How else will you describe such nation? The only way to describe such nation is to see it as a failed nation. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel. But the media that is supposed to be holding this government accountable, the media that is supposed to be holding the government accountable, they are the one that the government is using to oppress the victims. They are the one that is the front line of pushing propaganda, criminalizing us. They are the ones that in every report they make about us, they term us terrorists, criminals, violent people, secessionists. They don't even mention, when they mention IPOB, they don't even talk about self-determination. They never mention, they only mention secessionists. They can never mention anything apart from that. And you think it is okay. Within yourself, you think it's okay. We will never back down. We will never, ever back down. And wherever you are as a Biafran, you better wake up. If you are sleeping, you better wake up. And I want to show you again what is happening in that zoological republic. I want the whole world to listen and hear what is happening in that zoological republic. When a criminal is in charge of a government, when a criminal is in the front line running a government, this is what you see. I want you to pay attention to hear how the drug baron is running the government in that zoo. I want you to listen to this.
Let me first of all say that I'm not against borrowing. Even the greatest countries in the world, America, Japan, China, all are big borrowers. But they borrow for physical, tangible, and accountable projects that you spread and pay over time.
My brother Shuguma, you're welcome back. Okay.